Hello, 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 everyone. I see a couple people on. Um, Let me know who you are. I'm still trying to get used to using StreamYard and my background, which is not, uh, which is all messed up on the sides, but it is what it is. So, hey, 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 everyone. I hope you are doing wonderful this Thursday evening, afternoon. It's still early here in Cali. How are you? Let me know who you are. I'll see if I can see this on Facebook as well because I am streaming on different platforms. I'm streaming on in my Facebook group, well, on my Facebook page, in one of my groups, and then also YouTube, So um, I see a comment. Please bear with me. Um, I see some comments coming through. Hello, 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 Facebook user. Thank you for joining me. I see there's a few of you on. Let me know who you are in the comments. Let me know where you coming in from, what city, what state you are coming in from, and then yeah, we're gonna get this rolling here. I wanted to hop on for a couple of reasons. One, to say, hey, happy, after Merry Christmas, belated Merry Christmas to all of you. And then we're looking forward to 2022. And, we still have one more day here in 2021. God is still yet able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we could ever ask or think. And so I wanted to come on here and give a year in review, some of the things that I was able to accomplish in 2021 in spite of everything that had happened in our world, in our nation, in our own personal lives, in our businesses and whatnot. And just to show you how faithful God has been in my life as far as my business is concerned. And so I'm going to give a year in review, and I encourage you to do the same. Write down the things that happened to you in 2021. It's so easy for us to look at all the negative stuff that has happened and focus in on that. But I want you to take a moment and I want you to reflect on how good God has been. Because if you are on this live with me, that means that God still has something else for you to do. You are still here. He still has something else for you to do. And I challenge you to seek him for what that is. I challenge you to put that on your vision board for 2022 and seek after the Lord and allow him to show you what he has for you for 2022. So as far as Paulette is concerned, I'll share with you my year in review. I am bringing you greetings here from Northern California on behalf of Elevate Her Story. I'm the CEO of Elevate Her Story University and Coaching Academy. I teach nonfiction authors how to publish books, build businesses, and become speakers as well. And so I am so excited about what God is doing and the things that I am looking forward to for 2022. So a year in review. And so if you are leaving comments, make sure that you do leave some comments here so that I can read those. I don't even know where I am on Facebook. So anyways, anywho's, so here is my year in review. Here's some of the things that God allowed me to do for 2021. And as I wrote some of these things down, I was just amazed at what the Lord graced me and gave me the mercy to accomplish in spite of everything that had gone on, and it's still going on in our nation and in our world. Thank you all for joining me. I see there are 7 people on with me. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I'm coming on here to give a year in review and to share some announcements for moving forward in 2022. So you can make comments, you can like, you can share as well. So in 2021, I was able to produce and publish two best-selling anthologies, and we were able to make Amazon #1 in many different categories. And so I have been blessed to be able to work with over 60 authors, and who were first time. Some of them were first time authors. Others were have been authors and before, but it has been a pleasure to be able to work with so many authors and give them a platform to be able to share their authentic story, to be able to become speakers, become not only CEOs and business owners, but to really become best-selling authors. And that is an honor for me to be able to do that. So I was able to work with 60 plus authors. And then I booked for those of you who don't know, I do coaching. Okay, so I do coaching, and people are able to work with me several different ways. It's either one-on-one coaching, group coaching, or any one of my anthologies. And so I haven't done one-on-one coaching in a minute, but it's absolutely something that I started doing when I first became a book coach. So I started doing one-on-one coaching, and then it went to group coaching, and then anthologies. And so for 2021, I was able to secure a premium client for my one-on-one book coaching. And so I'm going to share with you guys probably later in the week who she is, and how I'm going to be able to help her write her book, get her book published, and show her how to become a publisher herself. And so I'm glad about that. And then I've been on television, I've been on Roku, I've been on uh, Apple TV. So I've been able to be on different platforms, sharing my message of triumph, sharing my message of hope. And so God has connected me with the right people to help me share my message, build my brand, and share my message with the world. So I have been on television as well. I have also, when I turned 60, I was on the cover magazine of a magazine, and that was exciting for me because I've been on magazines before, but because I had just turned 60, it was the day that I turned 60 that I was on a magazine feature. So I was really honored to be able to be on a featured magazine. And then, of course, I've been on a lot of different podcasts and and different radio shows as well throughout 2021. And so I have just been blessed to be able to do a lot of things that over the years just really evolved and really pressed through and just really continue doing my business in spite of things that were going on, in my own personal life and in my business as well. But when God gives you a vision, He also gives you the provision to do it. And if you stay committed to Him and stay committed and focus on the cause, always remember what your cause is, what your why is, then God is always going to provide a way of escape. He's always going to provide for you to connect with the right people, your right audience, your right clients, and your right customers. So I've been able to do that. So for 2022, what I'm looking forward to, I'm calling all of those of you who are visionary authors, you have a passion and a desire to publish or produce your own anthology, your own book collaboration. I have a program that I'm going to be launching this next year, 2022, to help you produce your own anthology. I've had several people come into my to DM me asking me about how do you do book collaborations. And so I want to be able to offer a service for those of you who are visionary authors and you want to do your own book collaboration. I have done 5 book collaborations, and I'm in the process of doing one more. Yeah, I'm in the process of doing one more, which is called The Breaking Point. And so that's going to be released in in April of 2022, The Breaking Point. And I'm working with another group of 20 authors, a couple of men inside that as well. And so I have been extremely successful and blessed to be able to do book collaborations where not only I win as far as me growing my business and being profitable in it, but my heart really do go out to the co-authors because I always want to give them an experience that they never expected, but an experience that they will not only be becoming best-selling authors, but I show them how to get their investment back. And that's a passion of mine. And so I am going to be launching my program, which is going to be called, of course, Elevate Her Story Visionary Authors 90-Day Program, where I'm going to empower visionary authors on giving them and providing tips and tools and resources and the tools they need on how to successfully do a book collaboration. And so I'm doing an interest call on Friday, January the 7th, and at 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will put that link to sign up for the interest call after this broadcast in the comments. But I wanted to share with you 5 things about being a visionary author and why you need to be part of this anthology or be part of this program. Be part of this program. So first of all, being a visionary author is a passion that I've always had, and to be able to have a platform for other authors to come alongside of me and me to even coach them on how to become published authors. And so I want to be able to share and drop the tea on what I've done to be successful, how I've been able to earn 5 figures, and then also showing the authors how to experience really becoming a published author. And so here are 5 things. Here are 5 things that I'm going to share with you about taking part in this 90-day program, Visionary Authors Program. So these are 5 things, 5 reasons why you need to do this. If you are a visionary author, and you have a desire to produce your own anthology, please put me in the comment. Please put me in the comment because I want to make sure that me and you connect, that you come to the interest call because I'm going to share what the whole blueprint is going to be about. And I'm going to be sharing with you how you'll be able to secure one of the spots. I am only going to open this up for 10 visionary authors for this first round of this 90-day program. So I'm only going to work with 10 authors. And so you want to make sure that you are part of the 10. Part of the 10. All right. So why you need to be part of this 90-day Visionary Authors program, one is because your co-authors need you to provide a wow experience for them. Your co-authors need you to provide them a wow experience. Now, I've had co-authors approach me, and even when I put an interest call out for authors to join me on my anthologies, and when we talk, first of all they tell me that they're kind of leery about being in another anthology because they got burnt the first time and they've had a bad experience. And so we as visionary authors, we want to make sure that it's about the co-authors. It really is. It's about the co-authors. And we want to present to them a wow experience because the co-authors, if this is their first time being an author, they don't know the questions to ask. They don't really know what to expect. They don't even know what to do, as far as what you're going to be expecting them to do. And so as a visionary author, it is our responsibility to make sure that we provide our services and give our co-authors excellence when we are, taking them on this journey of becoming a published author. And so because your co-authors need you to provide a wild experience for them. So this is number one, why you need to be part of this 90-day program for visionary authors. And number two, your co-authors don't need to walk away feeling like you've ripped them off. I'm going to say it again for the people all the way in the back. Our co-authors don't want to feel don't want to walk away feeling like we've ripped them off, because I can tell you something, they talking about us. Okay, they will tell us. So they don't tell me their names. Okay, they don't do that, but they do feel like some visionary authors have just taken them, for granted, and taken their money. Okay, and so I don't want anybody that I work with in this program to ever do that to any of the co-authors. Okay, because people talk. It's just like, a person reading your book and they post on Amazon and they give you a bad review. Okay, I've been getting some bad reviews, not on myself, but on others. So your co-authors need to walk away not feeling like they've been ripped off. Okay. And number three, in order to get the results you're looking for as a visionary author, you need to have a strategy on how you're going to get there. How are you going to get to the end result? Not just for yourself, but how are you going to get your authors through these stages of becoming a published author? Because they're looking for you to lead them, to guide them, to be a mentor, and to be a coach for them. All right. So, in order to get the results you're looking for, you need to have a strategy. You need to have a strategy. Okay. If you want to become a bestseller, you need to really have an idea how you're going to do that before you do your launch of before you get your interest call going. Okay, there's some things we have to do preparing. All right, so then number four, you need to know how you're going to make them bestsellers, as I just mentioned before. You need to know you're going to make them bestsellers before you even put that out there. Okay, because you want to have these things planned out, because anything can happen. There's so many things that can come along and causes snares and hiccups along the journey. But there are some things that if we plan things out and these things are in our control, then we can be more successful. All right. So you need to have a plan and a strategy in place and a vision, not just to make money, but to give your authors an experience that they won't forget. Give your co-authors an experience that they won't forget. And then number five, we can always get authors because people know us, people like us, and people trust us. Okay, so we can get authors to come along and be part of our anthologies. Okay, but can we convey to them how we're going to invest back into them? Can we convey to them how we're going to invest back into them? Are we going to teach them? Are we going to coach them? Are we going to, pull the best chapter out of them? Are we going to bring their voice to life? They need to know all of this. Okay. And these are some of the things that I'm going to be teaching in my 90-day program for visionary authors. It is an intensive 90 days, 3 months. And we're going to do the pre-work. I'm going to show you what you need to do before you even put it out there, pitching your vision to get authors. I'm going to show you what you should have in place, how you should have your back office in place before you do any of that, before you pitch your vision out and start accepting authors in your anthology. So we're going to go over that. We're going to talk about goal planning. We're going to talk about profit margins, what you're expecting to make on it, and how you're going to invest that back into your authors with your time, with your teaching, what that's going to look like. We're going to set up a calendar for you to follow along, so that your authors know when you're going to meet with them and whatnot, and so that they have a clear plan, a clear roadmap, a success path on how this thing is going to get done. We're going to talk about editing, what that looks like, how to get your literary team in place, the expenses that may come. I'm going to help you create your the benefit package for your authors that it's going to entice them, encourage them to say yes to your anthology. What that offer looks like, it's more than just putting a price tag on an anthology and then not providing something for your authors. All right. It's not just, it's more than that. I'm going to show you how to get that and do it well so that your authors, may come back to you to do another anthology with you, or maybe work with you again on another service that you offer. So my 90-day program, as I mentioned, for visionary authors, as I said, if you are a visionary author and this is something that you want to do, or maybe you know somebody who wants to be a visionary author, they want to do their own anthology. They've been in many anthologies, but they want to learn how to do it themselves. Then I invite you to join me on January 7th, Friday night, for an interest call at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. An interest call where I'm going to share with you the blueprint about the program. And then also you will be able to sign up then, because enrollment will start on Friday, January the 7th as well. And so I'll be able to share with you what the investment cost is and how you can secure your spot so that we can kick this off for 2022. You becoming a visionary author and knowing how you can produce your own anthology and do it successfully and have residual income coming in as well, because that is one of the benefits for being a visionary author, because my business has really thrived. But I also want to give my authors an amazing experience, not just becoming best-selling authors, because they are amazed at becoming best-selling authors, but I want to give them the service that they need. And one of the things that I love to do is really to coach my authors. And so I'm going to show you what I've been doing, how I've been doing it, and been really successful in doing it. So I invite you to come and join me for this 90-day program, Elevate Her Story Visionary Authors 90-day program that's going to be kicking off in February. Interest call is coming up on January the 7th. So if this is you, I would love for you to join me next Friday. If you know someone, tag them in this. Definitely tag them in this. And if you're looking at this on replay, please put replay in the comment section as well. Like, share, and send this out to those who may be interested in this as well. All right. So, and then I want to leave you guys. Oh, I got to hurry up. And then I want to leave you guys with the word that I got for 2022. And my word is the crossover. It's the crossover. So that's the word that I have for 2022, and the crossover. You can look that up, what some of the synonyms is for the crossover, but it's that bridge that is going to connect you with what is on the other side. And so I have purpose in my mind that no matter what happens in 2022, I'm going to get over it. I'm going to cross over it. I'm going to get to the other side. There's going to be an intervention. God is going to provide a bridge for me to escape. And so everything that comes my way in 2022, my mindset is this: I'm going to cross over that. I'm going to cross over that trial, that test, that hurdle, that obstacle, that challenge. I am going to cross over it. And so I challenge you to make that your word. Make that your word. If God hasn't given you a word, take that. Receive it, look it up, see what the other synonyms are for it, and live in that for 2022, that God is going to allow me to cross over and experience new heights, new dimensions, new opportunities, new places to go, new people to meet. He's going to give me new ideas. He's going to give me a business. Everything that I was, that has held me back and I was being stuck, places that I was stuck in, God is going to burst through and allow me to go through that, because he's going to allow me to cross over those hurdles and those bridges. So that is my word for 2021. I'm holding on to it. And so I invite you to do the same. And so let me get off of here. I have a Zoom meeting in a few minutes, but just wanted to hop on and share that with you. So this is Coach Paulette, also known as Pastor P. I am the CEO of Elevate Her Story University and Coaching Academy, where I teach aspiring authors how to build businesses, becoming published authors, publishers, and speakers. So I look forward to working with you in 2022. And then those of you who have books and you want me to help you promote your book, I have a business called Right Now Virtual Book Tours. I will also put that in the comments as well, and I can help you promote your book in 2022. All right, you guys be blessed. I look forward to working with you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.